Just 4 days removed from a battle of attrition at the Lone Star State, the NASCAR Cup Series is right back in action following the yellow brick road into another round of the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series season, this time coming from the Kansas Speedway. We're past the halfway point now in the season and only 8 races remain until the playoffs begin, and the field heads into another mile-and-a-half racetrack, this time from the Kansas Speedway. This is your full race preview of what to expect from the 2020 Superstart Batteries 400 live on a Thursday night from the Kansas Speedway. Let's have a look at your playoff standings after Texas. Denny Hamlin right now at the top of the standings with a 1-point playoff advantage over Kevin Harvick. Denny's 3 stage wins better over Harvick's 2. They both have 4 wins on the season. A pair of Penske teammates right now in the 3rd and 4th position. Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano both with their 2 wins. They're tied at 14 playoff points. Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman, another pair of teammates, this time from Hendrick Motorsports. Right now, Chase Elliott holds on to that 5th playoff spot, and Alex Bowman is 6th, both with 1 win. Ryan Blaney right now at the 7th place position with his 1 win coming at Talladega. 3 stage wins on the season as well. Martin Truex Jr. right now in the 8th spot with his win at Martinsville and 2 stage wins. And then Austin Dillon and Cole Custer, past 2 winners in the NASCAR Cup Series, each with huge momentum-boosting wins on their season, locking them into the playoffs. First driver in on points right now, 11th spot in the standings. ARIC Almirola has those 2 stage wins. Then it's the Busch brothers, Kurt and Kyle. Kurt right now 108 points above the cut line with that 1 stage win. And defending series champion Kyle Busch finds himself just 95 points over the cut line without any playoff points. Matt DiBenedetto at plus 51 had a very solid run going at Texas, but unfortunately had it cut short, as did the number 14 of Clint Boyer, but he has those 2 stage wins this season, leaving him at plus 36. In the 16th and final playoff position right now, by just 2 points, is the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Now let's take a look at your drivers outside of the playoffs looking in. William Byron right now 2 points behind his Hendrick teammate. He's going to be looking to race his way into these playoffs. And how about rookie driver Tyler Reddick? Finished 2nd out at Texas, just 14 points out of making the playoffs in his inaugural Cup Series season. Keep an eye out on that driver to number 8, as Kansas is one of his best tracks. Another driver on the move right now, Erik Jones, minus 24. Right now he sits out of the playoffs, but can easily race his way in as he has some good tracks coming up. Bubba Wallace, a very impressive run going for him again at Texas, another top 20 run for him. A little bit of a dark horse, but he could race his way into these playoffs if something would happen. Chris Buescher and Christopher Bell right now sit a little bit farther out of the playoffs, probably going to need a win at minus 135 and minus 151, as does Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Michael McDowell at 155 and 156 behind the cut line. And now let's have a look at your Sunoco rookie contender point standings, where Tyler Reddick's at the top of the board, 413 points in the bank for that driver of the number 8. Christopher Bell right now makes the rise to the 2nd place at 325 points, 53 points behind Tyler. And Cole Custer, 322 points, 65 points out of Reddick, but he does have that 1 win, which unofficially puts him as Rookie of the Year. John Hunter Nemechek at minus 71, and then Brandon Poole and Quinn Houff at minus 231 and minus 261. Quinn Houff with just 88 points. Now let's have a look at your TV schedule from Kansas. All the action goes down on Thursday, July 23rd, 2020 at 7:30 p.m. You have the Superstart Batteries 400 live on NBCSN. And now let's have a look at those 39 NASCAR Cup Series drivers that will be taking to the Kansas Speedway. Driving for Starcom Racing on the Creek Enterprises 00 Chevy, rookie driver, that's Quinn Houff. And then for Chip Ganassi Racing, their duo of Chevys rolls like this. For the Monster Energy number 1, it's the Outlaw, Kurt Busch. And driving into McDonald's McDelivery, number 42, former series champion, Matt Kenseth. Team Penske brings their trio of Fords like this. Driving for Wabash National on the Deuce, that's the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Then in the Dex Imaging, number 12, the driver who came close to winning this race a couple years ago, YRB, Ryan Blaney. Then in the Shell Pennzoil, number 22, a winner here back in 2015, sliced bread, Joey Logano. For Richard Childress Racing, the organization that brought home a 1-2 finish last Sunday at Texas, they're back in action once again with the Bass Pro Shops, number 3, scene driver Austin Dillon, who picked up that huge win out of Texas, locking his way into the playoffs. And driving the Caterpillar, number 8, it's driver Tyler Reddick, a former Xfinity winner here. Then out of the Stewart-Haas Racing stable, they bring a quartet of fast forwards with the Busch Light White Apple number 4, seeing the closer Kevin Happy Harvick, a winner here back in 2018. And for the Smithfield Home Feuds number 10, it's A squared ARIC Almirola. Driving into 1 Kier CSU number 14, it's the hometown driver, the farmer, Clint Boyer. And driving into Haas Towing CNC number 41, the rookie driver with a win on the season already, it's Cole Custer. Roush Fenway Racing brings their duo of Fords like this. For Windham Rewards on the number 6, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. And then driving in car number 17, it's Chris Buescher. Tommy Baldwin Racing's in action with car number 7. That'll be the Chevy of driver Reed Sorensen. And for Hendrick Motorsports, their quartet of Chevys rolls like this. For the Napa Auto Parts number 9, it's driver Chase Elliott. Then out of the Exalta number 24 camp, it's William Byron. Driving into Ally number 48, 7-time Series champion Jimmy Johnson. And in the Adams Polishing No-Co Chevy Goods number 88, the greatest showman, Alex Bowman. Then, for Joe Gibbs Racing, they bring a quartet of Toyota Camrys with the FedEx office number 11, seeing Denny Hamlin, a winner here last fall. Driving in the M&M's Fudge Brownie number 18, only a one-time winner here in his career back in 2016. That's former Series champion Kyle Rowdy Busch. Then for the Sirius XM Auto Owners Insurance number 19, MTJ Martin Truex Jr. And driving into Stanley Tools number 20, it's the Jones boy, Eric Jones. For Germain Racing, the Geico number 13 Chevy will see driver Ty Dillon. Rick Ware Racing is in action with a quartet of entries. Driving into Spark Mosquito number 15 Chevy, it's rookie driver Brandon Poole. Then for the Green Light Credit Cards number 27 Ford, it's JJ Yaley. At the wheel, the Page Construction number 51, a brand new look for driver Joey Gase. And driving in car number 53, that's the Chevy of Josh Bilicki. For the Wood Brothers in car number 21, the Menards Maytag Ford of Guido Matt Benedetto. And out of the Go Fast Racing stable, driving in car number 32, the Plan B Sales Ford of Super Shoes Corey LaJoy. For Front Row Motorsports, their duo of Fords looks like this. And car number 34, the Love's Travel Stops entry of driver Michael McDowell. And driving in the Digital Ally number 38, rookie driver John Hunter Nemechek, a former Xfinity winner here. JTG Darty Racing brings a duo of Chevy entries with the Bush's Baked Beans number 37, seeing driver Ryan Preece. And at the wheel, the Kroger number 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. For Richard Petty Motorsports, driving car number 43, the Victory Junction Camp Chevy of Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr. And then for MBM Motorsports, he's in the roofclaims.com number 66 Toyota Camry, it's Timmy Hill. For Spire Motorsports, driving in car number 77, the Formula 1 Imports Chevy, we'll see driver Garrett Smithley. And for BJ McLeod Motorsports, in the Axel number 78 Chevy, team owner BJ McLeod. For Levine Family Racing, driving in the Ream number 95 Toyota, rookie driver Christopher Bell. And rounding off the entry list for Gaunt Brothers Racing in the Toyota Service Center's number 96, Monterrey, Mexico's Daniel Suarez. Now let's have a look at your Speedway Collective fantasy picks. 4 drivers from each category that I think could bring home some solid points to your fantasy team. In the A class, I'm going with past success here. Give me the driver of the Deuce. Brad Keselowski been stout on mile and a half and had some good runs going on Kansas, and you got to also keep an eye on that driver, the number 4, Kevin Harvick. Don't really need to give him a huge introduction. Had an incredible season going so far. He's going to keep the momentum up at one of his better tracks. Keep an eye out on the closer. On the B class, a pair of Ford teammates makes up my team. Clint Boyer under pressure to perform as he's in a contract season. Keep an eye on him to pull out a strong hometown run. And Ryan Blaney, I mentioned he almost won this race a couple years ago. He knows how to have strong runs in these races. C class, you got to give me the driver of the number 48, Jimmy Johnson, a 7-time series champion, but also a former Kansas winner. Jimmy has a ton of success here across his career, and he can bring home his first win of the season. Ryan Newman, another solid veteran driver out of that Roush Fenway Racing organization. While they've been struggling a little bit these past couple of weeks, Kansas is sort of a veteran track, and so I look out for Ryan to bring home a solid run. And the D class, this is like my rookie spotlight every week. You got to give me the driver to number 95, Christopher Bell, and the 8 of driver Tyler Reddick. What can I say about these drivers? Both very, very impressive rookie drivers. They're tearing up the track right now. They're going to do it once again at Kansas. Keep an eye on them to bring home a pair of top 10s. Now let's have a look at your race stats for the Superstart Batteries 400. The field's going to go for 267 laps, 400.5 miles will be the distance. Stage 1 and Stage 2 will go for 80 laps around the 1.5-mile Kansas Speedway. The final stage will be 107 laps, and your defending race winner is Brad Keselowski. Don't forget to catch the 2020 Superstart 400 coming from the Kansas Speedway Thursday night, July 23rd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on NBCSN. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Cup Series race preview video. For more motorsports content, you can check out my newest video by clicking on the left. Hit that circle in the middle to subscribe so you never miss an upload. And check out that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series with another NASCAR race preview video. This has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.